Hi everyone, welcome to Swift Crossing. It's a casual Saturday night gameplay. I have not played my Animal Crossing game in a few weeks, so we're getting back into it. In my game, it is raining. I kept time traveling to find a day that it was not raining, and every time I picked a date, it wasn't working, so yay! Here we go. On the load screen, it was still drizzling a little bit here. So nice and sunny on this random day. So where we left off on the island, hi cats, we were trying to get an all-cat island. We still have a little bit to go. We need to replace Sprinkle, Sly, Tammy, but we have a lot of cats here. Felicity, Rosie, Mary, Kid Cat, Olivia, Lolly, and Raymond. I love all of them so much. We streamed during Taylor Swift's Eras Tour during the 1989 Taylor's Version release announcement, and I was working on building this skyscraper concept. Not quite done with it yet, but made some good progress. And then we were going to work on building out this New York section. So the idea is to make this be Cornelia Street and like a welcome to New York type of situation. I don't love this road pattern. So what we may dig into Pinterest and the Design Pro app in the game and see if we can find just something that looks a little bit more realistic. And I'd be happy if we made that progress, like even just finding a good road pattern. So, good old Pinterest, highly recommend if you have not gone to it recently. Like, okay, I just logged in. I'm seeing two random things that I want to save. Especially since Halloween is coming up. There's just so many cool ideas. So I'm gonna Google Animal Crossing road design. I don't want a seasonal road that has autumn leaves or snow on it. Oh, see, like this is perfect. This one that I just found. The problem is that sometimes these are outdated. Like, I usually go to Colin Crossing and use their road designs, but right now it's just seasonal. So this one looks like it is 3D, and by 3D I mean I'm looking for something that looks like it has a little bit of depth between the sidewalk and, oh, see, this one is a Collins Crossing path. Of course it is. He's the best, but the last time I checked his creator code, it was seasonal, and I just want a regular road. And I can make it seasonal with items, you know? So this is Colin Crossing's creator code at some point. It's the one thing about Pinterest is you don't know if things are outdated or not. So let's please have a regular road design. No, it's still all spring. Winter. Dang it. It's just so good. Why does it have to be so good? Okay, let's try to find a different one. I would also love to find a diagonal street, because the idea I have for Cornelia Street would be great at a diagonal. Okay, this one is 14107591 7322. Come on, let's have a good road design. This one has lines on the border. This is perfect. This is so cool. I love all the arrows. Oh, we've got white and yellow versions. Okay, I'll take a picture of this in the game. Do I know how to do that? And I'll put this creator code in the description, because this is exactly what we're looking for. So, wow, do you see all this detail here of just the different shading? That's so good. Incredible. All right, so we want all of it. I'll take one of everything, please. I wish I could select everything. We'll just start at the beginning. So we need these for diagonal. We're gonna rewrite everything. So I went to New York City a couple weeks ago, and I feel like I just got home, but it has already been a couple weeks. It was so fun. First of all, the weather was fantastic. I live in Florida, and it had been so hot and humid, and in New York, we just went when it kind of felt like fall outside. It was so nice. We, the first day, I was like, can we go to Cornelia Street? It was on the list of places we were definitely going to make time to go, but we went the very first day. I believe we went the first day. We got pizza. Our hotel was in a great location. It was right by Times Square and Central Park. And let me tell you, I ended up going to Cornelia Street twice on different days. So I feel like I'm an expert on it now. As far as being able to recreate this vibe. Because that's just something I've wanted to do in Animal Crossing for a while. Other Taylor Swift related things that I did. I went to the Taylor Swift Storyteller Museum that they have in Manhattan. They're all these designs are kind of blending together, so I had to concentrate for a second. It was overpriced. The Storyteller Museum was expensive for what it was. But they had a lot of cool outfits. They had her so they had basically her whole collection, not from the original Fearless, but more so the Look What You Made Me Do music video, where there's a whole mountain of Taylors. Okay, we don't need these designs. So when, like, she's reclaiming her reputation in that song, and there's, like, all her old versions of herself, and she screams, "Get out of my house," you know? They had all those versions. So, like, the Junior Jules shirt that was on display had her current friends on them, like Blake and Ryan and Selena and stuff. So that was cool. The Shake It Off ballet outfit was there. They had do I want this one? I don't feel like that's the same road pattern. I feel like this is more so. What else was there? They had the bejeweled jewelry and that whole like bejeweled outfit, and her outfit from, like, bejeweled outfit meaning like gems everywhere, not her Victorian style outfit. They had the one where she was in the martini glass, and then also I think we want this one. There's another one, but I don't remember what she's doing in the music video. They had, my favorite thing that they had was her outfit from the Red Tour when she would play All Too Well on the piano. And they had the piano too. So they had some instruments. They had the sparkly Speak Now guitar. That was amazing to see. And the All Too Well original live performance. That was awesome. What do you think these are? Do you think these are meant to be parking spaces? And also, do we want yellow lines or white lines? Or are these the lines that border the road? Let me look at the original picture. It's so good. Pickleton. They're on Instagram at acnh.pickleton. acnh.pickleton. Their design looks really nice. Can you see it? I love this pattern. I feel like this is supposed to be those borders, so we're just gonna save everything we can and use up all of our design space so that we have cohesivity, because I would rather use my designs on a road than anything else. I need just one space to put seagull patterns on the beach, and then the rest I can live without. What else was there? There were some Lover outfits, like some of her live performances, and You Need to Calm Down. So it was mainly outfits that she's worn over time and in her eras. But it was like not many of them. Like we were done in like 10 minutes. There were other floors of the museum that were included with your ticket, so we looked at those. That was cool. But they also had a gift shop, and it had some Taylor merch. So it was a pretty cool experience to go into a store and find, like, be able to see and feel and look at the sizing of Taylor merch and the quality. So they had like a red hoodie, Midnight's Lavender Haze shirt. They had the All Too Well journal. They had some keychains, which I don't know for sure if they were officially Taylor Swift merch or not. They had a sign that had all the prices and everything, and there were a lot of items that they didn't have anymore. Like there was a blanket at some point that was sold out, an umbrella that was sold out. So that was a little bit of a bummer. I think we're gonna go, part of me wants yellow since the lines bordering the street are white. I'm just gonna go with my gut on this and do yellow, and I'm gonna favorite it so that we can come back to this, because this is exactly what I was hoping to find. So the lines in the middle of the road will count as yellow. What else? I did go to the Statue of Liberty. We went to Times Square a lot. I did a lot of Harry Potter things too. Big Harry Potter fan over here. So I went to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't even gonna go. I was trying to, why does this have a red, like, do not edit thing? Is it because I used it before? Like, it's currently in use. So I was torn between The Cursed Child and Wicked and Hamilton, but I decided to not go see Hamilton because they've recorded the Broadway performance before, so I could watch that on the TV. I'd never seen Wicked live. I knew a lot of the songs, but I'd never seen the play, so I got Wicked. I chose Wicked because I've wanted to see that since I was a young teenager, and I used to just sing the songs with my friends, and like, to see it on Broadway, I couldn't pass it up. So I decided against The Cursed Child, went to go see Wicked, got the tickets, and then when I was in New York City, I was like, I'm gonna regret it if I don't see Cursed Child. So I bought tickets the day of on a reselling site, and it was not that expensive. Got a good deal on the tickets. Way cheaper than what I paid for to see Wicked. So we go, and I had read that you should try to get there early because there's a line to get in and security, which is great. I'm glad they do security. We get there, and there's a really long line. And as soon as we get there, the security employees stopped the line. Like, they said, freeze the line, and they weren't letting anybody else through security. Not sure what that was about, but I was looking at the time, and I'm like, we are not going to get in our seats on time if we do not get through security, like, ASAP. So they ended up, whatever was going on, they ended up delaying the show. And this is already a really long show. I didn't really mind, though, because we were on vacation, and I can sleep in as long as we were able to get, like, into the theater. When we did get in, first of all, it was a gorgeous theater. It was my first time ever seeing anything on Broadway. And the ceiling looked like the night sky, and there was just, like, astronomical, like, stars and constellations everywhere. It just felt very Harry Potter-esque. There was some Harry Potter and the Cursed Child merch, just like basic shirts that said the name of the play. Nothing that I, as someone who is lucky enough to live in Orlando, or like outside of Orlando, and go to Universal Studios all the time. I also used to work at Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I am very familiar with merch. Okay. These are crosswalks. We're gonna need all of these, aren't we? Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Did I save any of these? I don't remember. Let's see if we did. I know we finished doing all the yellow lines. Okay. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8. I think we have enough. Sorry if you can hear my boyfriend in the background. He's opening Pokemon cards, and it sounds like he's having a great time, so that's good. Yeah, so basic merch. There was some concessions. So these all kind of look the same. They had like pumpkin juice, butterbeer, and a lot of the concessions that Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Studios has, which makes sense. It's all official Harry Potter stuff. We got a special drink though. We got a frozen drink that was like butterbeer, apple cider, sparkling cider, and like I want to say something else. It was really good. Came in a souvenir cup. So I said, okay, that's what I'm gonna buy as my merch. Get a drink out of it. We sat down, we had great seats. Guys, from the history. I read the screenplay when it came out as a book years ago. And I thought it was a bit cheesy. It like didn't seem natural, didn't seem canon to me personally. I didn't like the names of the characters. I don't think I'm alone in thinking that the epilogue to Harry Potter wasn't great and The Cursed Child wasn't great, the screenplay. But I completely loved the play. Like, like from the first scene, they were doing visual effects that I do not know how they got away with doing it in front of our eyes. Like, I was like, okay, so we're dealing with actual magic here. Not really, but it felt like it. I was like, how did they do that? I literally, oh wait, what did I just do? Oh no, I think I replaced this. Okay, I fixed it. Oops, I wanted to do this one. Yeah, so there were many visual effects that I just don't know how they did it. It was blowing my mind. And I thought the acting was phenomenal. I thought the plot was phenomenal. As a fan of Harry Potter for basically my whole life, since I was 9 years old, reading the books in 4th grade, and grew up with the books getting released and going to the movies, I loved it. I laughed. I gasped. I jumped. I cried like a baby. I was not left with questions or feeling disappointed at all. I was like, how fast can I see that again? It was so good. It was one of my favorite things of the whole trip. Yeah, so I highly recommend Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway. For sure. Like, I thought it was great. By the time intermission happened, I was like invested. They just did such a good job. And then afterwards I was trying to like recover from crying because they hit me right in my Harry Potter fan heart. Like, and what else can you ask for? So I was trying not to cry. My boyfriend was like, what'd you think? And I was like, I can't talk yet. It's like, if I start talking, I'm just gonna cry. And then I heard the guys behind me walking down the streets of Times Square be like, bro, I think I'm gonna cry. And I turned around and I was like, me too. So yeah, there was just one scene in particular that, like, seeing it live really, really hit hard. So I don't know. It was so good. It was so good. There were like things, if you were being critical, that you could definitely pick apart and be like, why did they do that? Or that was cheesy, or that's been done before. Ugh, I did it again. Ugh. Okay. Focus. I think we want this one. We want to replace... Nope. Okay, we want the second one. How do I keep messing this up? How do I keep choosing this and rewriting it? I moved my clicker once. Okay, and which one did we end at? This one. That's why. I was on the second space. At least there's a little bit of breadcrumbs as to why I messed up the way that I did. Okay, except here. I feel like, so I did top, bottom, and this is the right hand side. I need that left hand side. Just needed to talk myself through this a little bit since I'm so distracted by how great Chris Child was. It was so good. Oh, but afterwards, so yesterday was September 1st, and that means back to Hogwarts, you know? All the students go back to Hogwarts on September 1st. So I went to Wizarding World of Harry Potter. There was an event where a bunch of people coordinated going together and dressing up in costume, and I'm all about that life. So my work gave us the day off, and I was like, perfect. I know exactly what I'll be doing. And we went and we rode the Hogwarts Express from King's Cross to Hogsmeade to go back to Hogwarts. It was so cool. And while I was there, I was obviously thinking of the Cursed Child, and I started watching YouTube videos about what other people thought. And I found a video that said all the same things I just said, like they loved it. But they said that if you go to look at the merch during intermission, after there's been like some spoilers, they refresh the merch and there's new merch compared to at the beginning. I had no idea, and now I'm so bummed because I could have maybe had my favorite merch ever, and I don't know. So if you ever go see it, check the merch twice. He also said that there was a great taco place right across the street. I didn't know that either. So next time, I would definitely see it again. Definitely. Like, I'd do the same thing where I'd try to find tickets the day of. I also didn't know that in some theaters, some sections are like all odd seats and some are all even seats. My ticket said explicitly that they guaranteed that those seats were right next to each other because they were both odd numbered seats. And I was like, okay, I trust you. But then other people were looking at their tickets and they were like, are we going to sit together? Because we have non-consecutive tickets. And that's just how it was. There were just some things that it was just all odd in our section. So I learned that. And then eventually we also went to go see Wicked, which was just as amazing as I thought it would be. I was captivated by it from the very beginning to the very end. I thought it was hilarious. Everyone was super talented. I listened to the soundtrack for days, if not weeks afterwards. It was so good. But I expected it to be really good, you know? Like, I had high expectations, and I knew it was going to meet those expectations. Cursed Child, I had low expectations, and it blew me away, so that one felt a bit more remarkable. But that's not really fair. It's not fair. I'm realizing now that the pencil with the no sign is because that's the one I'm overwriting. Ooh, I don't remember. Are we on the horizontal ones yet? I don't remember. 3 horizontal, 3 vertical. No, okay. And I think we're gonna have enough space. I don't know how these are different than the ones up above, but I'm gonna trust this creator that there's a reason. Gonna trust the creator. Another Harry Potter thing that I did was the Harry Potter exhibit, which was near Times Square. Or like, it was a little bit past Times Square, but in that area of New York. And it was cool. It was basically like, again, seeing costumes. Like, it was a lot of costumes of all the characters, a lot of set pieces. They made it really interactive where you had a bracelet that you'd scan and they'd take your picture, and every new room or experience was for you. Like, it would say, welcome so-and-so, and you picked your house and you would earn points towards your house by doing different things and tasks. I went by myself and I didn't have anybody to take my picture during all the cool photo opportunities. For example, they had the staircase and Harry Potter's room under the cupboard under the stairs, and all the toys that he would play with, and you could go in to the little cupboard and lay in the little bed and get your picture taken. And I didn't have anybody to do that. But did that stop me as a 30-something-year-old woman by myself? Nope. I climbed into that cupboard after all the kids had their chance, and I laid in that bed. Well, I sat on the floor and then lay down. I took a selfie. But then I felt a little weird about it. It's like, this is supposed to be an 11-year-old boy's bed. So I left. They had certain professors' offices that you could sit at their desk. Dueling wand things, like when Harry and Voldemort fight each other. These patterns here are exactly what I wanted. These slight variations in tone are gonna give it that 3D feel, and that's it's gonna look so much better. This is exactly what I had been hoping to find. Bottom right hand corner. Yeah, so it takes a lot of time to do this. Sorry if it's boring, but I'm not bored. This is the mundane, monotonous stuff that I like about Animal Crossing. Like pulling weeds and things like that. I think we're gonna have just enough space, which is perfect. Yeah, so I do recommend the exhibit. There were a lot of families there that were having a grand old time. I just would recommend maybe not going by yourself, because although I had fun, I was often bummed that I didn't have somebody to stand and take my picture. And could I have asked people? Yeah, I could have, but they were all having family time and stuff, so. And it was kind of a go at your own pace situation. So it wasn't like everybody was standing in a line waiting for their turn and there was always somebody behind you. So yeah, it was what it was. Okay, we don't need white things. We chose yellow, so I think we're gonna be okay. We just won't have any one-way roads. We'll have two-way roads everywhere, which is fine. So yeah, Cursed Child and the exhibit were my two Harry Potter things. Cornelia Street and the Taylor Swift Storyteller Museum were my Taylor Swift things. I was so close to going to visit the mansion where Blank Space music video was filmed. Like, it was so close. I really wanted to, but with the public transportation options that we had, it was just gonna take it was gonna be like a whole day's worth of stuff, like of traveling. And my boyfriend was more than willing to do it, but it was just gonna be a lot of hassle for like not a lot of payoff. Cool. So I'm just gonna favorite. I already favorited that. Okay. I think we have everything that we need. Oops. Yes, close. Amazing. I'm so excited to redo this because it just looks very 2D right now. And it has the potential to look so much better. Oh my gosh. We replaced all the images. But look at how much better that looks already. See how the sidewalk has a ledge now? You know, I was thinking it was going to be so easy to just overwrite the things that we had already done, but no. But let's get to work. All right, we'll just redo this main stretch and then, hi Olivia. And then I'll probably sign off. It's getting a little late where I am. But finding a good road design was like, I want this island to turn out exactly how I hoped, so it's worth the extra time. I definitely recommend working your way up to a 3-star island, getting terraforming, and being able to paint the designs on like this, because it just looks a lot better. The sidewalks all match so well, which I know, oops, is the whole point, but yeah, this looks so much better than before. I did take before pictures, so yeah, and this is about the same width as the plaza, is that right? Let's actually start at the plaza and see if we want to make our road a little bit more wide, or if this is good the way it is. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of cleanup. Hi Felicity. She changed clothes. Oh my gosh, I did not mean to kick dirt. I did not mean to kick dirt on her. Oh my gosh, is she gonna hold it against me? We know she will. She really cares about being clean and put together. Look at her hairstyle and her bangs. In this humidity, it rained all week. Yeah, okay, well she's doing some yoga, so maybe she'll like zen out and forget about it. Keep meditating. I feel so bad. That was just unfortunate timing, but freaking talk about New York. That's the risk you take. It is so dirty in that city. I immediately bought hand sanitizer. Just because you kept wanting to like stop and get pizza, but you feel like the whole city is on your hands. Okay. So really we want to figure out how wide. I think this whole plaza border should be a sidewalk. We have barely any design space left. So if we wanted to make stairs or something, it's not happening at this moment. And our creator did not include stairs in their design, which is fine. They gave us what we needed. I'm just gonna clear these out just because I know we spent time building it. Oh, Lolly and Olivia sitting under a tree. Kissing. He's like, look at how flexible I am. And she's like, do you see my eyeliner? I do not care about physical activity right now. But she dressed in athleisure to make it seem like it. Okay, I like them together. He keeps making that face. What is he doing? Is he singing to her? Oh, a new position. Olivia, join in on the pose. She likes that I approve. Okay. And Felicity back there, she doesn't look that mad. I have a sneaking suspicion that she wishes that Lolly had invited her to watch him do. Okay, so I think Lolly is a girl. Is that true? I'm not sure. But in my mind, here on Coney Island, we invited Lolly because Lolly reminds me of my cat Kobe, who is a boy cat. So that's what we're doing. All right, let's just put some road designs and see if we want it to be the same size as before, or maybe a little wider, or even we just, whoops, that was an accident. Or even we just want the sidewalk to be wider than it was, because we want to decorate the sidewalk to make it look like New York City. Look, this is the 3D detail that we were looking for. Yeah, definitely. I like this. Cool. And now we want this one. It's a little darker on the left-hand side. I think that's the one we want. Is there one that has a ledge on the left? Oh. This one here. Yeah. Okay. I apologize. I did this wrong. It's all a learning experience. We want the top border against the sidewalk. Look at this. It looks so good. In my opinion, the creator did a fantastic job. Whoopsie daisy. Other New York things. I made a funny TikTok about just some 1989 jokes. They're on the channel. I posted them as a short if you would like to check it out. I've been looking at everything through a 1989 lens, and just keeping my eye open for things that feel like that, remind me of lyrics or stuff. Like, I was looking at the New York skyline and a seagull flew by, and I was like, okay, Taylor, you control the world, and that's okay. We're just living in it. So yeah, I really like having the street this wide, and we'll extend the sidewalk out where the previous fencing was, and we can make it as wide as we want. Now this side, we don't want a sidewalk ledge because you wouldn't be able to see it from the direction that we're standing at. It's gonna look so much better. I'm so excited. And we can do diagonals, which if I don't think too much about, I can do fine. But if I start to think about it, it's like, what am I doing? Another big part of my New York City vacation was going to Pokemon Go Fest. There were so many people there playing. The whole weekend, wherever we went in the city, you could see, it was basically like everybody was playing Pokemon Go. I kid you not. It took over the whole city. It was incredible. Cool. Cool. Now we're ready for our yellow lines. I'm fine with doing, we have an odd number, so I think we can do just the short one. It's nice that they did the option of half and half, so that if you did have an even number like we did before, chef's kiss. Look, even Felicity was impressed. This creator did an amazing job. I think we just want a normal old road pattern to go in between. It looks so good. And they also included cracks if we want to make it imperfect. I said that weird. My real life street got repaved this week, so it does not have cracks in it right now. Kind of reminds me of this. I mean, it looks a lot better, don't you guys think? Just say yes. GoFest was really fun as well. Hi, cat. You fit right in here in our all cat island, or almost all cat island. All right, so here's the idea. Since I chose a map that has resident services so close to the airport, we're gonna utilize diagonal streets. And on the left, we're gonna build Cornelia Street from the Taylor Swift song. And on the right, it's gonna go to the Met. And I think the vibe is gonna be 2 sidewalk rows of concrete. Oh, Kit Kat got a lollipop. Do you think he was good at the dentist? I love Kit Kat. Okay. So, this might be a little bit of trial and error of when we want, like, do I have any fruit that I can eat in my pockets? No, but I think I saw some oranges. Let's eat some fruit. Let's move that tree. And we want to move this tree too, so when you eat fruit, you get strong and you can rip. Oh. You get strong, but it doesn't help you get smarter. Eat it. And I have a shovel, so that's good. We're almost done with today's objective. Now we can just dig up this tree. My pockets are full. Oh, the trees stay in your inventory. I forgot about that. What are they talking about? Oh, hey, Ivy. How have you been? I haven't seen you around. Have you been avoiding me, you goof? I'm always happy to chat with you. She loves me. I love you too, Rosie. I'm so sorry. I was on vacation. It should not be any one of 73 pitfall traps that have definitely not been buried all around the island. Rosie! You sly little cat. Ah! Okay, so we need to be super careful doing all this construction, you guys. There could be a pitfall anywhere. I've never fallen in a pitfall, but I've never had Rosie on this island before, so I don't know what I just did. I guess we can let the butterfly go free. Release. And we'll just, oh yeah, I forgot that I put pathing down here. Okay, so we want the path to go. It's probably gonna be pretty straightforward. That's probably not the right word I'm trying to say. We want to use our island designer again. Remember how I said if I think about it too hard, I get confused? We have to think about it. We want the sidewalk. This one? Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. And then that means we want this design to be oh, we actually want this, don't we? That might not be it either. Wait. Kid Cat and Felicity are talking. We gotta hear what this is about. Your Ivy, wow, it's been a while. I was gone for 2 weeks. You remember me, right? We met at the camp. Then we did a ton of sit-ups. A really cool dream. Cute. Why did Felicity just leave when I was in the middle of trying to talk to both of them? I think she hates me. Okay. Maybe this one will look better since it has the line. I'm missing something here, aren't I? Maybe if we fix, oh. I'm trying to think. We want our line to be like we have our border along our road. We need it to end. Is that what this is for? Like we have all these. Maybe let's just try it. That's not what I meant. This one. That's definitely not what I meant. Oh, well, let me look at the creator's design. What did they do? Okay. Interesting. Okay. It didn't exactly answer my question. Excuse me as I adjust in my chair. They somehow got their lines to do exactly what you'd think they do, where it just like meets like that, but like better. Kit Kat and Felicity are talking again. We want it to be like this bottom, or like, I thought that would be the right one. Maybe not. Maybe it's this. Definitely not. Oops, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. No, none of these are right. Did I have lunch? What's the latest? The footing in the plaza is perfect for doing sprint starts, but it's also so crowded that it's easy to sprint straight into someone. As he side-eyes Felicity, she's like trying to make Lolly jealous, and he's like, I just want to run, especially with this really cool new sidewalk that you're building us. And she's like, but look at my stretch. Okay. We want to make a V, which I thought would be these two together. Oh, yes. I was right. I just did it a little incorrectly. No! I don't want it to be two diagonal roads. I want it to go from a straight road to a diagonal road. Maybe that's still possible. Maybe I just need to put this. Hey, we did it! Yeah! That was way harder than I thought it would be. That's okay. Life is hard sometimes. Okay. That was great. That was exactly what we wanted. Now we're gonna let's just put a regular road here. I don't think my brain is smart enough to do anything else right now. And then, yes, we'll do a diagonal path, just like what we have in this replacing, like what we accidentally replaced everything with. Is this still the right thing? No, that's not it. We want the bottom left corner. Okay, and then we just need a triangle piece right here. It's all coming back to me. Okay, now Rosie and Felicity are talking. Definitely not worried that they're talking about me or anything. Wait a second. We want a white. I don't know if we have that. I have to use what we did up above, which were these here. There it is. Okay. And then we can just use the regular old sidewalk here. It's coming together. Together. Look at that. You just got here and this road just started? You could go to the right. You could go to the right if you want to. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Ivy, why would you do that? It's okay. We're getting the hang of this. That's not right. Sly, don't look, okay? Is it this? Yeah. Good enough. Okay, I was trying to replace this one. Actually, it's just a regular road. With no shading. Yes, Sly, can I help you? We're gonna blame Sly for that one. We're gonna blame myself for that one. Okay. This looks great. I'm just gonna replace all these until we know what we're doing with the others. Oops. Yeah, this is my sign to go to bed. But yeah, highly recommend New York City if you're a Taylor Swift fan. We went to the High Line, which is mentioned in her song Cardigan. Oh! Flick is here. Oh, looks so good. We love Flick. Let's see. These are all gonna be just regular sidewalks, which is last. And this is gonna be, I don't know. This one? Yeah. Okay, yep. Let's see. Can I push this? Hi, Lolly. I know I can't push it into the plaza, but I can push it next to the plaza, which actually looks so cool. And then this will be a piece where the corner, this one. That's what this is for. Just like that. And that's actually like what is already there in some of these spots. So that's perfect. Amazing. This is coming together so well. People are so smart with their creations. That looks so good. And then I'm just gonna keep going. Just kidding. Just because since we're here, oops, not that. I'm not entirely sure how long I want this street to be. But now that we've done the hard part, it's gonna be a lot easier. Hard part being thinking. But I'm super stoked. This is exactly how I wanted it to be. And this is that piece that puts it all together. Nope, this one. So let's kind of take it diagonally and try not to mess it up too much. So Taylor is on a break from touring. She's on her autumn break. She doesn't perform again until November. So we're gonna get the 1989 release at the end of October. I'm going to a Taylor Swift dance party September 15th with some of my friends. I'm so excited. I've gone to multiple in the past. They're so fun. Man, this creator did such a good job. I'm just blown away by how good this looks. I wish Nintendo would hire some of these people to design paths in the next game because they're just better. The in-game paths are not great. We're gonna move the museum, in case you were wondering. And I think I've said in the past that I wanted to maybe keep the museum a tent and not upgrade it. Changed my mind about that. Because oh, Flick, what are you doing? There's no bug here. You can calm down. It's gonna be okay. What can I get rid of? Man, the plaza is hopping. And now, did you see that? Lolly was talking to Rosie. Anybody but Felicity, huh? Poor Felicity. At this moment in time, I've already forgotten why I ate the orange. Oh, to get rid of this tree right here because it is in the way. I could barely complete the road without the tree in the way. I need all the help I can get. Now we're gonna do that bottom part of the triangle, but the opposite. This one, right? And it's gonna go here. Yes, good job. Okay, this road looks smaller, but it's all about the illusion. I think it's fine. Do we want to make it? It might look cool coming directly from the entrance. Do we try it now while we're on a roll? Yes. Before we get too far. This one? I already forgot how we fixed that problem. Is it just taking away the lines? So usually I do this part not on video because it's just hard, you know? Oh, I see what we did. We added that triangle piece that we're gonna keep adding. Okay, even this is not exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking Why is Kit Kat angry? What is that? What is wrong with them? Oh no! Kit Kat! Oh my gosh. No, don't be sad. It's all right. It's okay. She's gonna be fine in a couple days. Okay. She's fine. He's fine. I do not ever want to see him feel that way again. How come none of them want to talk when I'm around? They're like in these conversations and then they stop. Alright, so for the sake of just testing everything out while we're here, let's just see what it looks like to immediately branch out. So that means we want to change this to be just the bottom line, which is a great metaphor for life. Just get to the bottom line already. And then this one is going to be that sidewalk diagonal, like that. I kind of like it. That looks pretty good. This looks like a decent sized road. I think this might have been the right call. Okay. Now we just add the little triangle. This one. Be careful. Here. Here. Fly. Oh, dang it. It's pretty satisfying once you get the hang of it, which I have not, obviously. Yeah, so Taylor Swift dance party in a couple weeks. Dang it. 1989 film. That's a whole thing that's happening. Everybody seems to have very different opinions about it. If people should stand, if people should sit, if people should sing, if people should be quiet. So that'll be fun. Yeah, so there are quite a few events happening, like before she goes back on tour. But I'm excited. I think I'm gonna end up making friendship bracelets. I did for when I went to the concert. So I probably will for the movie. My theater sold out so fast. It was crazy. I was one of the first people. Like I was waiting for the announcement on Good Morning America, and then saw that it was announced, went directly to the link, and my theater, I was gonna do a dine-in theater. I thought that would be fun to like munch on snacks, and I mean, I know you can do that in a regular theater, but I don't know, it felt like more fun. Is this why there are, I mean, I think that kind of looks cool, but yeah, I think that looks fine. Might be why we have some diagonal only pathing at the top, I think. Nope. Aha. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that looks good. We can have diagonal sidewalk too. Is it too short? No. We want to get island stuff. Like we want to have other things here. I can always change it. Definitely gonna need to change some of these. It's easier to walk in a diagonal. Get it together. Cool. I think that looks good. Wow. I'm so happy with this. Yeah, I have a fun couple months planned. So yeah, my vacation was great. Coming back to work was not bad. Why do we only have, oh, this is what we want. I was gonna say we don't have what we need, but we do. This creator thought of everything. Hey, good cat. I'm gonna see you later, okay? You're still number 1 though. I was just trying to paint on the ground. Let's see. So tomorrow I'm going to a pool party for Labor Day weekend with my friends. Haven't seen them. Oh, they came to my birthday party. So it's been a little over a month, but I want to see my friends more often than that. Ah, dang it. Pool party, and then in a couple weeks I'm going to the Taylor Swift dance party, and then there's a 90s convention, and there's just something about revisiting your youth and things that you liked back then that helped form you possibly to who you are. And for me, that includes the Backstreet Boys, and some of them are going to be there, so I'm very excited. Is this the one? Yeah. Something's not right here. And then I'm going to a Boys Like Girls concert. And then that made such a cool design. That looks so good. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we pick the right spot to put our diagonal yellow line. I think we can get away with this. This might be hard. Nope. Here comes Sly, judging me. Sly, I'm doing my best, okay? Oh, I think that looks really good. Could they be closer together? Yes. Should we try it? Sure. What do we think? Does it look better closer together or further apart? I'm actually not sure. Part of me thinks further apart. Because it kind of gives the illusion that it's going over that hill. Let's keep it further apart for now. This looks fantastic. And we have all these cool city things that we can put here. Like I could put something there. It's gonna look so cool. So excited about this. The last one is the sidewalk. That's not it. Yeah, so Boys Like Girls concert. There's just a lot of fun stuff. I'm very lucky. Life is very good right now. I'm gonna have to move the museum. Now we want the grassy sidewalk that is going this direction. I really like how this looks with just the diamonds. Okay, so VMAs. Do we think we're gonna get the Vault track list for the 1989 Vault songs? And who's featured on them? And is it Harry Styles? Oh, there's a little bit of a lag. So that's my sign to save this. And Kid Kat wants to ride his bike. He looks so good. Wow, look at this New York City. We've got a fashionista over here. Skyscraper in the background. I'm gonna wrap up. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna build out the other side soon and start decorating and having it all come together. My laptop is tired and lagging. Sorry about that. I'm tired as well. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and rock on.